black bag right there.
Cool. Okay, what did you say about this paint, sweetie?
They are very close to the same color, and I'm having a hard time telling what I painted.
Those look the same to you.
Yes, they're nearly the same. They are the same.
Those are the same color. Okay.
They don't look the same?
No. Nope. Nope.
I can tell, like, where it's wet. That's about it.
Huh.
It's just not cool that you copy me. Like, I go to lengths to try to get things that not everybody has.
Okay, well, I can't return those.
Several years ago, I was in a hotel and I turned on the TV and the news was doing this segment where they were following people who were shoplifting from these like department stores, various retail locations, and then taking the items that they shoplifted and returning them to other locations so that they could get funds to acquire drugs. And they were going through this thing. They were explaining how, like, when you shoplift, you obviously don't want to go back to the store that you shoplift from. So you just go to a different location, but you don't have a receipt. So they're probably not going to give you cash in return. So you'll get store credit, but they try to get gift cards. And then they use those gift cards to exchange it for cash somewhere and then get money. And as the news anchor was explaining this, they said the sentence, they have the gift cards, but they still don't have the drugs. And that sentence is just ingrained in my brain in a way that no other sentence in human history ever has been. Every time I have a gift card for anything, my landlord sends me a gift card every year around Christmas, and I just think, they have the gift cards, but they still don't have the drugs. I hope those people got the drugs that they were looking for.
Today we won't need our easel or our canvas. We'll just need some colorful prompts for our AI generative software. What about a serene lake at midnight, the full moon? Maybe there's a bullfrog bobbing there on a log, and maybe there's a little fisherman's boat off there in the distance, there under the moonlight. Okay, let's generate it. Oh, would you look at that? That is something very special. You know, you can print off your AI-generated paintings and frame them in your home. Or similarly, you can shove a popsicle stick all the way up your rectum. Okay, let's get another prompt going. What about a painting of a foggy forest at dawn with a little cottage under a giant oak tree? With generative AI, anything you can imagine, you can see. And the companies are working on what's called AGI, which will be able to do anything you can imagine, even manipulate every human being on Earth. Yes, on the eve of a dystopia we can scarcely understand or plan for, coupled with a looming autocracy, it makes one long for the woods. Okay, now let's see what we got. Would you look at that? How about that? It almost conjures some kind of feeling, but not quite. Well, that's it for today on The Joy of AI Painting.
A lot of people thought that I was American, and I think it's because I enunciate my R's, which is dumb, because there's actually a scientific way to tell whether someone's American just by looking at the lines on their palm. Right, see, I'm not American. That's why on my palm, you could see that there's 3 lines and there's no gun.
What are you supposed to do with your days and time on Earth?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like the in-between little stuff.
I think when you wake up, you gotta stay in bed for a while.
Well, you know what I find difficult? The seeing and hearing and thinking.
The bad thoughts I hate.
And then the like feeling of like, this is me, I am here.
So what do you do?
I've developed a fun thing where I try to don't feel real, and I almost feel like I'm watching myself on a screen do the tasks.
I think guilt is a big part of life. That's what you're supposed to do a lot.
I think that feeling you get in your stomach where you're like, I'm relaxing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die because of that.
I think you're supposed to feel that. I think
no, that's good. That's good. I'm not worried about that.
Think about how bad of a job you're doing.
Or feel like I'm wasting the time I've been gifted by not knowing what to do with
Honestly, I think you're killing it. I think
you think I am?
I think you know exactly what to do.
That feels good.
Wait, that might be it.
Other people's opinions. That's
Other people's opinions, and you listen to them.
You want to just feed each other opinions?
Yeah.
Okay, you're doing great, and you're killing it.
Thank you.
I don't think I'd like another one from you. I need it from someone else.
How about we do the internet?
What if we do silly videos on the internet and people give us little hearts?
What happens if people say mean stuff, though?
We let that sink into our soul.
So then he says, I'm sorry you can't comprehend that I stopped liking you. Probably because you told me that you like me. Do you want some porridge?
No.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry I believed what you said when you said it because I thought you meant what you said when you said it. Because, like, that's the point of saying it to me.
I hate when people be like, man, I don't trust science. Then you're a scientist. That's how it starts. That's all they doing. I don't trust this. Then they try it over and over and over and over and over again until somebody's like, I think we got it. That's all science is. How do you not trust trial and error going back years and years and years and years? People tell me, I don't trust science. I'm like, you need to get in there and start doing some experiments. Get you a beaker. Get you a graduated cylinder. Get you a triple beam balance. People always be like, I don't trust science. I do the research. That's the past, bro. Get in the present.
Gen Z men are former gooners turned gym bros after they bought into nofap content thinking they were going to get tradwise for becoming high-value men. They thought they were going to get tradwise. Not in this economy, bro.
I'm so glad you're here today. What do you want to do? Do you want to go shopping? Do you want to go to the grocery store with me? We could go run some errands.
Oh, I can't. I'm actually working.
You're working? Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you about my friend Linda. The whole big thing.
Mom, sorry. I actually need to work right now.
Oh, you're actually working. Okay, fine. That's fine. Don't mind me over here. I'm just gonna be making some food. Do you like this? Do you want it? Look at this photo. Isn't it cute? You with your brother and your sister? Do you remember it? You don't remember when you were dressed up like this? No. Okay. Do you want some coffee? Do you want some eggs? Do you want some Triscuits? They're the thin kind. What are you working on?
Can I maybe get some space?
Okay, sorry. So when are you gonna be done?
Like 5?
Not till 5? Are you serious? When did you get your nails done last? Do you want to go? What do you think of this flower? Do you like the color? Is it pretty? I thought so. Yeah? Do you want this onion? I was gonna make soup, but I didn't need it.
Sticky, sticky, sticky. Betty, pose for me. Hey, wait, what's up? My hand up on my head.
I know a lot of white atheists. I don't know many black atheists. Not none, just not many. I got a theory about why there's not many black atheists. Here goes. Atheism is really like the height of white privilege. It really is, because religion basically says, like, hey, can we interest you in an afterlife? And white people are like, oh, no, thank you. How much better could it be? I'll just take my supplements and see what happens,
huh? Princess treatment? You smoke, drink, and yell all day like you a fucking pirate.
Hey, Chuck, we couldn't help but notice that you haven't been doing your job. Hi, how are you? What's up? Yeah, so we hired you to be a firefighter, right? And those scary guys over there, they keep setting buildings on fire that have people in them, and they're doing it gleefully and in broad daylight. I know, it's really bad. And you're supposed to take away their matches, stop them from setting buildings on fire, and maybe even do something positive for the community, you know, like plant some trees. Well, I haven't heard from you. Okay, well, we gave you the job after you explicitly said that you would put the fires out, so why do we also have to call you 5 times a day? Can I have $20? I really need it. What? No, we already pay you your salary, and we know that you're doing insider trading. Oh my God. Well, how do I know what you want me to be doing? Because you work for us, and when you were interviewing, we were very clear that we did not want those buildings on fire. One thing I know for sure, those guys are really bad news.
Someone should do something about that. Can I have $20?
Okay, I just feel like we're not seeing eye to eye, and considering that you are 74 years old, once your contract is up, I think we're gonna go in a different direction.
No, please, God, no, God, I want this job so bad, please, please!
Like, is there like a suburb that's like kind of looked down upon around here? You ready to rap? What is it? Arab sounds. Are you saying that right? Fucking Arab.
That's exactly right.
I think it's Arab, but okay. It's Arab because you've all collectively agreed that it is. Arab and Hazel what? Hazel green.
Nuh-uh.
Solid argument. Nuh-uh. We're rubber, you're glue, bitch.
If you're watching this video, it means I am now dead from the temperature inside my apartment. I took a measurement last night with my temperature gun and it was 85 degrees when I was trying to sleep. Sadly, the temperature only got worse when I woke up this morning and opening the windows did not help. My apartment building is so old, they can only have heat or they can only have AC on at one time. For some reason, the hallways are perfectly cooled and our apartment units are hotter than hell. And despite the temperatures outside being springtime temperatures, the building has elected to keep the heat on. I did go down to resident services to try and reason with my building manager, but she was out of office, as she usually is when I come down to complain about things. My apartment remains at 85 degrees and the fan I have is doing nothing but pushing hot air around. Rest in peace, Marcus, lost but never forgotten.
Thank you. It was a lovely ceremony. A tragedy, but a lovely ceremony. Oh, huh? I suggested I walk my son down the aisle while she waits at the altar because he's really the prize in this relationship. She said no. But did you see how fast her father walked her down? He knew. Oh, huh? What can I tell you? He married down. All to get back at me because I wouldn't let him play football in middle school. After that, all he dated was mascots. She was the back end of a pony. Oh, huh? I tried to tell him she's not the one, but does he listen? No, he's blinded by headlights, and I mean hers. All because mine are tiny and I couldn't nurse him. And hers aren't even real. I know because when she lies down, they keep pointing up. Oh, huh? He tells me she has anxiety attacks. I know it's fake because you know what makes it go away? Shopping. Oh, huh? I offered to help pay for the wedding, but she refused. So if there's nothing but cheese balls and meatballs from Costco at the reception, I apologize. Oh, hi! I'm going to be over as often as I need to because somebody has to be in charge. Together they're Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and all they do all day long is tweedle each other. Oh, hi!
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, pardon.
Excuse me.
Sacre bleu! These Americans take up too much space!
How to use less fat-phobic language. Instead of saying, "Have you seen how much weight she's put on?" Try this instead. Instead of saying, "Ugh, I feel so fat," try this instead. Instead of saying, "Well, it's It's okay if you're fat. It's just if I'm fat, I think it's gross. Try this instead. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Instead of saying, well, I'm not really interested in dating plus-size women because I'm really looking for a partner who really values her health. Try this instead. Instead of saying, it's all about moderation, try this instead. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Instead of saying, you wear your weight so well, try this instead. Mares eat oats and does eat oats and little lambs eat ivy, like it'll eat ivy too, wouldn't you? Instead of saying, have you ever considered trying a GLP-1? Try this instead.
Let's check in on the Christians. You know what they're up to?
What?
Tomorrow's Passover, and I got
Okay.
my nails done yesterday as the 10 plagues.
Wait. She's got to explain.
Blood.
Let her explain.
Frogs, lice, flies, cattle, boils, fire hail, locusts, darkness, death. I mean,
You can stop right there.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Let's hear it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Fantastic.
The 10 plagues?
10
I got
for 10.
10 fingers.
10 for 10.
What you mean?
She didn't even need notes.
No notes.
She knew.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. That is the ultimate. If you're going out, you're like, oh, I love your nails. What is it? What is this? Have a seat.
All right, baby's finally sleeping. I'm going to attempt to eat something.
Grandma's here! I brought you some soup and 14 things that I found from TJ Maxx.
Mom, we're okay. You didn't have to bring all that.
No, I wanted to. I just thought maybe you could use some help. And maybe some real food for once.
This is real food.
I brought you a weighted blanket. I brought some old hand-me-down toddler shoes that she'll fit in about 3 years. 3 outfits that are size 4T. An umbrella, just because, I don't know. Look, I know you said you didn't want anything, but I don't know. You've just been quiet. You haven't even really been calling me, so.
I've been tired.
Okay, well, excuse me for trying to help.
No, it's not that I don't want help. I just don't want to feel smothered.
Okay, I'll go. I don't want to bother you.
No, Mom.
No, I get the message. Loud and clear. I get it. No, you don't need me.
Mom, what did you need when you were a new mom?
I didn't know I was allowed to need anything. I didn't have help. I just, did what I thought I was supposed to do. Taking care of you was the only thing I really ever had.
I think I just want something different. But I still want you to be a part of it.
I'm trying, sweetheart. Even when I get it wrong.
I know. You want to stay for dinner?
Peanut butter sandwiches?
Obviously.
Okay, I'm staying. But I'm wiping down that microwave. I saw some things.
Please don't bring bleach into my parenting journey.
As you guys know, it was one of my New Year's resolutions for 2025 to introduce 12 new whites to the Indian buffet. January 31st, trying to do one a month. Look what we got. Brand new white. A white. Really good spread today. We got that clay pot chicken, goat curry, chicken tikka masala, and mutton biryani. Mutton like the goat, not the snapper. I didn't know that, but my friend that plays Minecraft told me that. Bring a white to the Indian buffet. Or if you're white, bring yourself. It's good for you.
It's all white.
Right, now there are different sleep training methods you can use, like the cried out method. Okay, and how much crying am I supposed to do? The baby is the one that does the crying. Right, I am emotionally stable, so.
What are the chances that we're about to have a Pope Pizza Bola? The odds are in. Starting May 7th, these girlies are locking themselves up in a conclave and they are not leaving until one is crowned mother. So I pulled all the odds from these sites and I aggregated it. And here's your top 10 for who's most likely to be Pope. Coming in at number 10, we have this diva, Busungo. Now, in the last week or so, traditionalists have been throwing a lot of weight behind African cardinals under the guise of progress, even though they are some of the most conservative. Then we have Reinhard at 13-1, and Oh, he knows your business and mine. Even though he was a little messy by not reporting some abuse cases in time, he is someone you don't want on your bad side. He is going to spill it. Then coming in from America, we have Mistress of the Dark herself, Raymond Burke, and he is going to make this season hell for progressives. He loathes what Francis has done to the church, and he can't wait to bring it back. 9-1 odds for PD number 2, and he does not like that Francis made the church more global. He thinks these new cardinals don't know what the hell they're doing. Coming in at number 6, Robert Serra, one of the most well-known cardinals and the most terrifying. This is the Aunt Lydia of the conclave. Like, you don't want to step out of line. Then at number 5, we have him, Pier Battista Pizzaballa. He's favored because he is a centrist in the church. He has some traditional and some progressive viewpoints. But he's 60 years old, which is too young for a lot of these guys. They don't want a pope for 30 years, you know? Matteo comes in at number 4, and he is a Libra. He's very progressive. He's like, give the gays and trans people a break. And he has said that priests don't need to be celibate. So he is hung. With 5-1 odds, we have PD number 1, and he does not want it. He's like, do not give me that shit. He used to play in a funk band, and he has some traditional viewpoints, but for an African cardinal, he's very progressive. And coming in at number 2, we have Luis, also known as the Asian Francis. Very liberal, loves karaoke, but apparently he cried once, and some conservatives think he's too emotional. And coming in at number 1, we have Pietro. He was Francis's ride or die. They were Thelma and Louise. We're about to find out what the cardinals thought of Francis, because if they loved him, he's probably in. But literally anything could happen. Francis wasn't even on anyone's radar when he was elected in 2013. Okay, sound off in the comments. Who do we love? Who are we rooting for? Let me know.
Hi, I'm a lib, and you got me. You showed me. First, you pissed me off. Then, you really stuck it to me. Good job, soldier. Mission accomplished. You know what? Mission completed. Now, you can rest easy. No more voting. You can quit posting AI photos of Trump with a heart-on your granddaughter's Facebook Marketplace ads. Because you did it. And now you can finally get back to what really matters and what really makes you happy.
Oh, I'm serious. Before it's like if I saw a woman, I was like, ugh. And now, because I have a daughter, I don't know, I'm a little bit less icked out, I guess. I don't fucking know. I really think, like I truly think in my heart of hearts, you can't respect or love or see like women as people until you have a daughter. She's never dating. I'm gonna follow her date around with a gun. I remember how I was in my youth. I would date women and I would hate women and yeah. And then I had a daughter. And I still hate women, but she's one of the ones I don't. And that is rare. Yeah, I wanted a son at first. And when she told me we were having a daughter, it was hard to get my fist out of the wall, I will admit. But I did come to terms with it eventually, I guess. She's not so bad.
Oh my god, how does it feel to be better than everyone? That's crazy. Oh my god, I finally found you. The one person who's better than everyone else. You are so intellectually superior to us all. I kiss your feet.
Hello. Here are 3 things I've learned from other people that make chores a little less hard. Number 1, choose the path of least resistance. Put things right next to where you will use them. Like the sponge to clean my shower, or this floss on my nightstand, or the trash can next to the nightstand for said floss. Make yourself stare at the toilet bowl cleaner. Our main laundry basket is in the closet, but I like to take my clothes off here, so I added a laundry basket here. My husband as well. Same thing with my shoes. Number 2, put things outside the room that you're cleaning. If you're easily sidetracked by cleaning side quests, when you come across an item that doesn't belong in the room, just put it outside the room. Fantastic. Number 3, just stick dishes directly into the dishwasher. It actually saves more water than doing the dishes by hand. Let the dishwasher do the washing. That's its job. If you say, Christy, What if the dishwasher doesn't get all the gunk off on the first round? Just run it again. Who cares? If you don't own a dishwasher, I'm so sorry. I'm sending you nothing but love and strength.
Hey gang, so we did it again. Oops. Was it an accident? No. Do I regret it? It depends on how you respond. I know what you're all thinking. Were they violent? Were they armed? Did they pose a threat to students? The answer is no. Far worse. It was finals week. You all signed your Lion Guides freshman year. You agreed to stand against hate and violence, and I do too. That's why I had to send 70 men with guns into the library. A lot of my haters are asking, wow, you just let them arrest everybody? You didn't even want them to check how involved they were or what their role was? To that I say, please donate. Before you go thinking I'm the worst just remember, I have nothing in common with you and I don't really care. Last time we did this, everybody freaked out, but I tried to tell them we didn't know if they were students or outside agitators. This time we can promise you they were students. Don't we have a new president who's been actively disappearing peaceful protesters? The answer is yes, but don't worry, we're already on good terms with him. But the good news, we will be offering free muffins outside. Feeling traumatized by all of this, don't worry, we have 3 on-campus therapists who do not have enough time.
Okay, hear me out. The government wants to solve the hurricane problem by throwing nukes at them.
They almost did that.
They what? I said it as a joke.
I know.
They want to do that?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, new headline. Breaking news. Turns out President of USA is actually a Sith Lord.
They posted that on Twitter.
What do you mean they posted that? Oh my god, it's satire. It's supposed to be funny. What do you mean they're doing it? Okay. New headline. Hating the government is a mental illness.
They tried that. They did.
Oh my god. Where?
Minnesota. They did in Minnesota.
In Minnesota. Yeah, of course, Minnesota. Great. President renames Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. Nope, they did that. They actually did that, didn't they? Yep. Okay. Okay, headline. The vice president kills the Pope.
Well, the Pope is dead after J.D. Vance went and saw him.
What do you mean he's dead? What are you talking about? We're cooked. We're so cooked. It's nothing is funny anymore because it's all true. God.
Hey there, future leaders of America. How's the studying going? Oh, it's great. Apparently everything that I've learned so far means absolutely nothing. Okay, well that seems maybe a little dramatic. Nah, he's right. You too? Last Tuesday in my foreign policy class, we just played Risk for 6 hours because according to my professor, and I quote, that's just where we're at now. Oh, good God. Okay, fine. Maybe business is doing all right. Not even close. I am on 3 different anxiety medications. I haven't slept in 2 weeks, but the real kicker here is us 3 aren't even the worst. Then who is? That guy. Hey, economics, you doing okay, bud? My 68-year-old macro econ professor cried through the entire class yesterday. The entire class? It was a block period. Oh, okay. Art majors, give me some good news. We're doing great. Oh, no. What? I thought you wanted good news. Yeah, but the problem is when you guys are doing good, historically that means that everybody else is not. Oh, yeah, true. Biology? They cut our budget for everything. Medical? They cut our funding for everything. In Visci? They just cut everything. Oh, my God. Look, guys, no matter how bad it gets, I think we can all agree that at least we're not him. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Who are you guys talking about? That's incredibly concerning. Yeah, that should be everybody's first and only warning sign that's needed.
Bro, people be so concerned with people losing respect for them. They don't respect you anyway. I don't know why you acting like you can do anything to gain anyone's respect around here. And I don't want people to respect me. Respect Allah. Respect Allah. Respect Allah. I don't need y'all respect. I don't care.